Hello everybody! Today we are back on town, my personal favorite survival map. We're going to be doing a roulette challenge, Box Roulette. Now if you don't know what that is, pretty simple. Every round that we can hit the box, we have to. That is our weapon for the round. If we run out of ammo in it, we can go to the previous round's weapon. Pretty simple. Unfortunately, out of the 2 box spawns, we got the one we have to open the door for, so we might not be able to hit the box till round 2, but I'll do everything I can. Let's see. I think I can... see, I'm worried because of the damage from the fire. It does a little bit of damage to them, so I'll just do 4 to the legs. Normally, you can do 4 to the body or 8 to the legs on round 1, but I'll play it a little bit safe, I guess. You haven't been touched by fire, but it's fine. It's fine. How much do we need if we want to do it on round 1? 750 plus 950 equals 18. Yeah, that's how math works. Look at me. You weren't the right one. Unlucky. Looks like we'll just be doing a round 2 box. No big deal, but I hope you guys enjoyed the last video, the Origins one. I had a lot of fun recording it. Also, if you guys are excited for this challenge, this is actually, look, this is a deceptively hard challenge. You don't think this is that hard. Admittedly, we are on a smaller map. I was in the mood for something more survival-based today. It's a rather hard challenge. It really is. You end up getting like screwed with like the ballistic knife on around 10 or something, or you know, the war machine. And sure, you get the previous round's weapon, but are you telling me that, like, if you run out of ammo, are you telling me that you've never got 2 bad back-to-back box? So like, these are always the shortest challenges, which there's a reason for that, and it's called I had to have people over to come fix my plumbing system, because ever since we moved in the new place, there's been a little bit of issues. I like it. I love the new place, but the water sometimes doesn't like to go down when you try to make it go down, whether that's in the shower, whether it's in the bathroom, or the toilet. Let's see what our first box is, by the way, before I continue here with this. Something that doesn't sound great. Hey, you know, these are pretty good, actually. But we had people come, like, clean it out, and they were like, we're around to come back, but hopefully you'll be good for a little while. And man, I woke up yesterday morning. You know, I think most people, one of the first things they do whenever they wake up, you know, you got to relieve a little bit of pressure inside of your, you know, your bladder. I almost said kidneys. I was like, I don't think it's in the kidneys. You know what? It's in the balls, actually. My bad. That's where the piss is stored. Anyway, so I go to the bathroom, and the bottom of the tub. Oh my God. There were a lot of things in the bottom of the tub. There was toilet paper in the bottom of the tub. Neither my wife nor I nor our animals put toilet paper in the bottom of the tub. There were a great many colors in the bottom of the tub. I'll tell you some colors that weren't there. Purple. Purple wasn't there. Might have been it. Blue. Nothing blue. Nothing on the cool side of the color spectrum. Anything, we'll say anything ranging from brown to yellow. All right. I got a melee to get enough points here, don't I? Did I already kill one on round 3 with the... Ooh, we are a 2-hit down and a... dangerous. Okay. I panicked through that a little. I was going to hold on to it. I was going to say, we can use the grenade to get enough points for the box. But then I got scared. Got a little spooked. This is, like, scary. If it wasn't Black Ops 2, wouldn't be sweating. I'd love to melee the crawlers. I really would. Alright, this will get us enough points. Oh, the crawler could have got me. He could have done it. I love watching them try to crawl through the car. It is funny looking. Anyway, so it was disgusting, and we had to get them back out to finish draining it. And they were like, do you guys use any wipes or anything? And we were like, no, we don't use any wipes or anything. And they were like, yeah, it was super backed up with the roots, but... So, the rule of monkey bombs or EMPs is that you get another box hit, okay? That's the rule. I don't have enough points for another box hit, game. I don't have enough points. You're kind of screwing me. It's like, oh, just don't hit the box hit. That's not the rules. That's not the rules. I have to. If I am able to, I have to. So I have to do everything I can, everything within my power to be able to get enough points to hit the box, which means on round 4, we're going to start with like no points. So I'm going to try to use the monkey bombs too. I really need these two to separate a bit. Otherwise, I'm going to walk up, try to knife one, and then I'm just going to get slapped by both. Oh, guys. Guys, please. Anyways, so apparently whoever lived here last, like, had a habit of flushing down things that were not meant to be flushed. Because I've heard, like, even if it says flushable, you're not supposed to, like, flush baby wipes and stuff, right? So I don't use baby wipes. I got a bidet. All my gamers out there, get bidets. That's not gonna help with points very much now, is it? So anyways, that was fun, but that's why I want to do something a little bit easier, because I'm a little bit exhausted from having them out. The house doesn't smell great. The backyard doesn't smell great. They told me to take the... They said, like, oh yeah, in the back of your house, because they'd already been out once before. They're like, in the back of your house, there's a cap thing. If you take off the cap thing, it'll provide some temporary relief till we can get there tomorrow morning. And I go out, I see a cap thing, a brown cap thing called the anti-siphon valve, and I'm like, well, that sounds enough like, you know, a valve thing, anti-siphon, maybe we need to siphon, therefore I need to remove the anti-siphon, you know? Well, that wasn't it. I spent a long time trying to remove every part of that, didn't have the tools for it, cap didn't want to come off, it was stuck to the, it was stuck to the house in a way it shouldn't have been stuck to the house. I don't know what was going on, and the guy got here this morning, I was like, yeah, I couldn't get it. And he was like, oh, that's because that's not at all the right thing. In fact, that garden hose, because it's part of a garden hose. I was confused how anything with the garden hose was going to help, but I was like, well, he's the expert. He was like, you know, the garden hose doesn't even have water, and showed me. So then, I know, this is a fun conversation. He points to like this white cap thing, which I'm like, oh yeah, that probably would be it. He takes off the lid and just water comes plunging out, and my nose is hit with the smell. I'm like, all right, well, you guys have fun with that. And that smell is permeated everywhere. I'm trying to get them all together. I'm going to just throw a monkey bomb. There we go. That's the right key for it. Don't throw it in the fire because the fire negates it. And we should... This surely kills like a lot of them, right? Like, I'm not going to get... I don't trust that I'm not going to get trapped there. Also, that did not give me many points. Isn't it because Wonder Weapon kills only give you 50 points? Isn't that it? I'm pretty sure that's it. Wonder Weapon kills only give you 50 points. Can I melee you? Yes, I can. Alright, let's go get this round's box hit, shall we? And having to be clever to survive this time around. A little clever. That is... Hey, yo, Pog, Ray Gun Mark II. I need points. I can get 100 points per headshot if I can even hit the headshots on all of them. Alright, hey, wait a minute. I get one... Honestly, we're going to kill you, and I'm going to save this for next round to use with the monkey bomb. Well, great. That was the Ray Gun Mark II usage we get, unless we get something where we can run out of ammo. But yeah. I thought about recording a second channel video, but I've told you guys, I'm human. I'm human. I care about the channel, and I don't want it to die, so I've talked about how I'm going to avoid uploading on the Variety channel a little, just to help build this channel back up for a bit. And the last video did rather well, so I was like, oh, I want to try to keep the momentum going, I guess. Because I do want the channel to be successful and thrive, because as I've said, we're not here for a minute of Apothos, a day of Apothos, a week of consistent uploads. I'm here for decades and decades. I'm here until I die. I'll have you know, I've talked to my wife. I was like, if I die, if something happens to me... That makes sense. That checks out. We're gonna go again. We're gonna go again. If I die, then I guess the video ends, but not this time. What is it? Fast restart? /fast restart? Nope. /map_restart. There we go. Well, we're loading this. Unironically, I told him, like, if something happens to me, I need you to upload to let everyone know. So hopefully that doesn't happen. But I have made it clear that those are my wishes. Where is it? It's back in... Oh my gosh. It's such an extra... Imagine if I just had an extra 750 points. How much easier that would have been last time. Imagine. Just imagine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I missed the last one. But yeah, them's be the going ons. The sewage, what else? It's mainly just the sewage. Our AC was broken for a while, which sucked, but it was whenever I got that repaired, I think. Or maybe it was the day before I started uploading. I don't know, something along those lines whenever I had the AC people out. Those AC people were so nice, man. They came and fixed my stuff in the rain. They were the goats. I feel so bad they had to, like, do it all in the rain. I also, like, worried I almost blinded myself because they were working with fire. And look. This is going to sound stupid. I know it's going to sound stupid. This is going to show my ignorance. And that's okay, because everyone's ignorant in some things. I grew up, you know, my family works in a lot of body shops on cars and stuff. So I worked in a body shop and on cars and stuff. Again, mostly body work, but, you know, there's always stuff to do with internals for hobbies and everything like that. And I'm familiar with the concept of welding. I've seen welding done. As a child, I was taught, do not stare at the weld, because I like many low IQ individuals, love to stare at bright lights. I don't know what it is. I love looking at bright lights. As a kid, I had to be told not to look at the sun. You know, I had to be told don't look at the welding. I know it's a pretty blue light, and God knows I wanted to. So he has this like flamethrower thing, not literally like a flamethrower, but it shoots out, you know, red heat, and I guess because something has to be melted or maybe tightened via heat, right? Heat treated, I don't know. But he has this thing, it turns in, he like tightens the flame so it goes from being red to kind of a blue, white, hot. I was just staring at it for a solid 30 seconds. And then it clicked in my head, I'm like, and I don't know if he was welding, because as far as I know, welding is like, I don't know, I don't remember. Welding is obviously fusing two pieces of metal together, right? Using high heat, but I don't know, is it electrical? Does the light only occur when you're actually welding? So I was just staring at this pretty blue white light. I was like, am I staring at a welding light? And I quickly looked away, and like, obviously it was a dark day because it was like raining, and I was just staring at the light, so obviously I had an after image, and I was like, are my eyes screwed? We're good. I don't think I have the after image anymore. But it spooked me. I was like, am I just staring at it? Because I didn't hear the noise, right? Whenever people weld, it's like I don't know. That's what it's loud. It's like a cracking, repeated static noise, which I don't know if maybe it's like an electrical thing. Is welding? Is it electrical? Like you're creating heat via electricity? I don't know. Oh my god, that scared me. M1216, horrible for early points, but it is what it is. We get it for the round. It would be great if I could afford a quick revive. Obviously, the reason why we died last time around was because I couldn't afford quick revive. Couldn't afford a jug, anything like that. It's why this challenge is so like deceptively hard, man. Is you just don't have points to do anything. It's like, oh, what? You have to get a random gun? I could use the worst gun in the game and get to round 40. Yeah, me too, man. Probably. Maybe not the SMR. Maybe not the worst. But like if I had no other challenge to just use a bad gun, like in most games, I can probably do that pretty well. Right, I'll say it. I'll toot my own horn. We might do it. We might do a one box hit challenge, no other restriction. We might just do that in a game. Maybe this game or Black Ops 1. I think I don't know. Yes. I broke. Yes. One. It was one. My bad. Hands up. Caught you. Did you see the windmill his arms were doing, bro? My goodness. Yes. I killed one with a gun. Blah blah blah. It's okay. Dude, what are these spawns? Come on, game. A little bit of mercy. I don't want to get double slapped. I've never not enjoyed town more than at this moment, I think. And do you know how much easier it would be, by the way, if this was just over there whenever we started? That's why, like, sometimes in videos I've talked about this. Like, if I'm playing on Moon, I'll restart until I get jug. In videos, I'll start a video, I'll be like, hello, everybody. It's people will be like, people will do voices, right? And I just did my own voice, and I believe it or not, I can replicate my own voice rather well. And I didn't replicate my own voice. So I didn't go hello everybody. I went hello everybody. So it makes no sense whenever people are like, is that what I sound like to you? And it's like, sure, yeah, that's exactly what you sound like. Surely there's no place for hyperbole or anything. Anyways, not the point I'm making, but like Moon, you know, restart until you get jug. Couldn't get the word out there. S12, man, shotgun only challenge, eh? But restarting to get jug. Mob of the Dead, restarting to get the key in the right place. Because it makes a massive difference if you're doing a hard challenge where the key spawns. This challenge wasn't hard enough, I deemed, for it, but man, what an easier time we would have if I did, huh? Get up, you need a little revive. Yes, sir. Oh, also, you guys know I've been loving card games. I've been learning Magic. I've been learning Yu-Gi-Oh! I've known how to play Hearthstone. Love the current Hearthstone set, by the way. My god, Imbue is like my favorite thing. I know, I'm gonna try to keep the card game talk short, but I am so excited to just make a card game. I don't know, because I really like roguelikes as well. Apotheosis Unbound's probably just gonna have a ton of uploads on it once I get into more of a groove. Let's go and get this round's hit, by the way. What are we gonna get? MTAR, nice. I had a friend, you know what, I think it was a slur reference, actually, because he would say the MTAR stood for, like, mystical. I was like, what did he say that it was, like, mystical tar? And I was like, mystical tar? Was it anything else? And then I put a quirky little D letter at the end of it in my head, like, is that what he said? I was like, I think that's what he said, and then I realized what that meant. And I was like, we were 12 years old, so it makes sense like a 12-year-old would say, you know, a word. Oh, it's not a slur. It's a word I don't want to say, okay? Whether you count it as a slur or not, it's a word I'm going to actively try to avoid saying, and, you know, in my formative years, I should have as well. I'm not saying I said it back then, but I'm saying that I think it's different whenever you're young and stupid and you don't know the weight your words have on other people. That's why, man, it frustrates me. Some things frustrate me a lot, because I am someone who grew up without knowing how much words could hurt people. And I've talked about how it was only really in college, once I learned about external views, that, you know, I really learned the weight words had. So yeah, I said some not too savory words growing up. I've never denied that. I played Call of Duty. There were a lot worse words being said that I didn't say. I will say there are a lot of words I didn't say, but there are words I said that I shouldn't have, you know? And so it's so frustrating to me whenever I hear people like, anyone who ever said these words, you know, it's a belief that people cannot change. And that's the one thing that I really can't stand. And I hope they change their view on it. Because if we just say people can't change, dude, we are so screwed. We are never screwed entirely until we say people can't change. That's all. That's all I wanted to say on that. But yeah, probably not going to refer to the mystical what he would say, because I don't think it's a very nice word. But man, yeah, I don't know. It just irks me. It irks me when people just think that no one can change. And I'm not saying to forgive a content creator who on stream started saying slurs times 9 million. That is not what I'm saying. I'm saying to forgive ignorance, to forgive people who don't know the weight of their words. But if they continue, if they learn the weight of those words, and they see the impact of those words, and they continue to make those choices to hurt people, that is different, right? Because then you are purposefully hurting someone. And then I will have no patience, nor tolerance, nor anything for you, and I will happily request you, you know, if I ever live stream, get out of it. I'll ban you. I will ban you in a heartbeat. Because I think there's no place to make the world worse. I really think there isn't. Look, hands up, I don't know anything about Mr. Beast nowadays, but I remember that he always talked about how he wanted to use his YouTube to make the world a better place. And we're not going to go into the talks of, you know, white savior, blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying that that's a blah, blah. I'm saying that I don't know enough to talk about that, and I ramble about things, which is the blah, blah, blah. I know that maybe he's not going about making the world a better place in the right way. Maybe some people say his heart's not in the right place. But just from the words of him wanting to use his position to make the world a better place, I think it's a good mindset. I think that it should be all of our goal in life, is to make it a better place. Did I say worst place? Did I say worst place? Why do I think I said worst place? Maybe you think he's making the world a worse place. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Maybe it's a Freudian slip, and now all content creators just want to make the world a terrible place. Maybe. I don't know. No, I think it's the goal we should all have, is to make the world a better place as best as we can. I know. Lame, cringe, not based. Want to be nice? Dies of cringe. God, I thought I could. You know what the difference there was, unironically? This little ledge right here. If you go back, watch it frame by frame, I stop moving, and that's whenever I die. Because I got stuck on that. Oh no. I didn't think about this. At all. I was like, oh, I should have left. I should have. Grab the insta-kill. Ah, mother! What time? Have 18? I got one more. I got one more in me. Slash map underscore. I swear it was fast restart. Maybe I just typed it in wrong. That one. Oh, man. I get distracted, please. Thank you. All right, you know what? We're about to see the difference. We're about to see the difference this makes. It's a huge difference. It is a huge difference. I won't lie. Now, what could I have done better? I could have played slower. I think one thing I will say is whenever I record videos, and if you actually go back and watch my older videos, I didn't do this as much, and it's a bit of a difference, is that I want to try to keep the game pace going. And occasionally I'll forget, and I'll just end up like walking around zombies for a while without doing anything. But for the most part, I want to try to keep the game pace going and everything. Also, I should be shooting these, I know, for better points, but I'm this confident in our opening here that we're good. But I could have waited for all the zombies to spawn, get them all together. I could have even thrown a grenade and try to make crawlers and stuff and go over there and do it safe and sound. But I wanted to rush to get the gun. So I will cope and say it is because I'm recording a video and I want to keep the pace up, that was the reason. You don't have to believe that. I'm not making you believe that. I'm not forcing you to believe that. But that is what I believe. Because I could have played slow. I could have. But I chose not to. You taunt me, game. You taunt me. You taunt me. Very well. Very well then. So, you know what? Maybe in a weird way, this is actually quote-unquote harder. Because I could have said something like, you know, the challenge starts on round 2 or 3. I think in the past I have. In maps where, like, the box is a lot farther away, I say the challenge starts on, like, round 2 or 3. 1 bullet? I was like, I'll shoot him once and knife him. 1 bullet killed him? I'm not saying the Cap 40 isn't a good gun, by the way. It is. It's just, like, you have to reload. If it had, like... If I had Speed Cola, or if I had just, like, an extended mag on it, different... I thought the other one was dying because it was fire. I know, you just shot 1 bullet, didn't you? Know, I thought because of the fire damage, they take a little bit of fire damage. I thought that was why. Honest to God, I thought that was why, okay? But I guess that's along the lines of the challenge starts around 2 and then we're good. Because now I'm going to make a fool of myself. Is that what you want? You ever notice these just like, poof. They just like shrivel up. There, watch, watch, watch. It doesn't land. They just poof, poof. Yep. What is wrong with me, man? Round 2. I really don't want to get double stopped by these guys. Come on. Ammo. Initially, I was also saying like, oh, I'll just use my M1911 to 8-shot the body on round 2 without, you know, actually thinking about what I was doing. So, man. Oh, he's a fast one. He's a fast one. Knife, run, 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 run. Don't get in the lava too much. You know, there was a time where I genuinely think I could play on this map and I could close my eyes and I could run around it without getting hit by the lava. I really think there was. I think there's some things I just have like deep inside of me memorized. Maybe not the best terminology I could have used. I won't deny that. We only have 1 more left in the round. Don't tell me round 2 isn't... No, round 2 should have what? 8 zombies? There we go. Alright, let us go hit the box. A little bit more sound steps, I'm sorry. I don't like the downtime. I don't like it. We're so offset, dude. We're so offset. It's like, oh, I get the gun. Time to use it for 2 zombies and go back to knifing. I should have just started around 2. I should have started around 2. It's so stupid. I'm so stupid. Oh, the hammer. Oh, isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Oh, look where you are. 100 points. Oh, oh, great. Yeah, we get to shoot 1 bullet with it. Woo! Woo! I'm going to hold out the Cap 40 because I don't think it's a faster knife animation, but it does at least allow us to maneuver. Is it faster? No, it's not faster. I don't think. I think the time it takes you to pull out the gun is faster, so because you're pulling it out faster, you might be able to knife faster, because compared to the hammer, it takes longer to pull it out. Oh, yeah, you see that difference? Versus, and this is me spamming the button, of course. Oh, yeah, that is a difference. It's not so much the knife animation itself as much as the time it takes to pull it out. I have got to, like, think before I speak, I think. Okay, so I wonder if they have enough fire damage, and I should have put this together earlier, that round 3 is probably a 2-hit melee. Himage. I'm sorry, I'm like having to think so hard, man. Normally this only happens at the beginning of the episode, and then like as we go, you know, it gets a bit more cozy. Why did I just let him slap me? Why did I just let him do that? Oh great, I got my 1 bullet back in the hammer. Oh wait, no I didn't, because I didn't even reload it. You're gonna be a 3-hit knife, but you were also the safest one to knife. I heard him. I heard him growl. I heard his little snarl. I heard his sweet little nothings inside of my ear. You were a 3-hit knife. That means you hadn't taken enough fire damage, so it means more than 1 tick is necessary. I wish I knew. This is so cringe, I know. I wish I knew how much health they had exactly, and I wish I knew how much each fire tick was, how it occurs, how the fire damage works. You know, do they take damage the entire time they're on fire? Is it only whenever they step over and then they just have a visual debuff on them? I don't know. I don't know. I wish I knew. I'd love to know. If you know, tell me. This is fine. This is a beautiful gun. This is a great gun. It's like, oh, it's like the SMR. No, it's nothing like the SMR. It actually goes where it's supposed to. It's beautiful. It's amazing. I will happily take this and get my headshots and then only have to knife like 1 or 2 zombies next round. And the explosion? The explosion? I fully believe, by the way, we need a pure roguelike zombies game mode. Isn't there a roguelike zombies mod? Was someone telling me about that? I cannot remember for the life of me. I cannot remember for the life of me. Unlucky. Alright. We only have to melee like 1 or 2. It should be a 3-hit knife on round 4. 2, 3. Okay, we just need 1 more melee kill you. 1, 2. Don't do it again. 3. That was aggressive. I was going to say that was a bit too aggressive. And we're seeing the repercussions of that now. Oh dear God. What do I do? What do I do? I see our opening. We're good. We're good. Just little serpentine. Alright, don't die the exact same way I died last round. That would be magnificent. That'd be beautiful. I'd really appreciate it. How fast are these zombies? Hit the box. Come on. Alright, give me something usable. Quickly. They made A1. I hate this gun. I hate 4-round bursts. I hate burst guns. Not a big fan. Unless it's a 3-round burst. I can do a 3-round burst. The moment you get over 3, I'm just like, you're wasting ammo. Shouldn't use that. Wasting bullets. I used to play Black Ops 6 much more at the beginning of the channel, because I think I did more custom maps and stuff. But I absolutely like detest the 6-round burst gun in Black Ops 3. Yeah, I play a lot of Overwatch. I dislike. I like Juno. Juno's cool. I in my heart am a support main. Juno's cool. She's cool. I will always complain about. I think she has an 8-round burst. It's either the Black Ops 3 one is 8-round or 6-round, and Juno's the other. I hate it. I will always hate it because it just seems like such a waste. I don't like being animation locked. I don't like any of that. Alright, we're doing the cheese. So remember in the beginning I talked about, if you get the ballistic knife, you're screwed. Nope. Because I added a rule in. If you go back and watch my older videos, I didn't have a rule I said at the start of this one, which is if you run out of ammo, you can use the last round's gun. I don't see that. I pretend I do not see. My eyes are closed and my face is glittering. Okay? I pretend I do not see. We're shooting this, and you know what? I have a better solution. You know what? We won't cheat. I thought I just got double hit and died there, which would have been a perfect crime. I'm shooting these out of bounds where I can't get them. Nothing in the rules says a dog can't play basketball, okay? I thought the Mid-A1 was out of ammo. I was like, oh no. Oh, you can knife with the ballistic knife. Get over it. Get over it. I don't want to hear it. Get out. Shoot. Scram. Now let's just hope that we don't get a horrible gun next round. That's where things are going to get really dire. Now we're going to save that nuke just in case we do. Wait for the round to change to round 6. It's fine. We won't get the gun till round 6. It'll be okay. We can get jug. No, we can't get jug. We could get double. This is fine. I need quick revive. I can get both. Grab this, buy double tap, buy quick revive. That guarantees higher lethality. We don't need more life if we just don't get hit. Have you ever considered that? Hey, if anyone here has ever played roguelikes, that's true. Would you rather get a life upgrade or would you rather get a damage upgrade? And the answer should always be you'd rather get a damage upgrade, because you don't need more life if you just kill the things. It's true. Yeah, I'm spitting facts. You can choose not to believe it. That is well within your right. What did I get stuck on? Oh my god. I have to like change my scopes, like aiming or something. It's so high sensitivity. I don't know why. I genuinely have no clue. I want to ideally try to camp up here. Dude, this is so disorienting. I do not know what is up with my settings. I fixed the issue where like, was that a voice? I fixed the issue where like, I don't know what that last shot was. Also, wait, before I even go on to that, dude, in the last Origins video, you can see me absolutely failing with the Shiva to hit the plane. I just want to point out, because in my head, I knew this during the time. And no one's commented on it, but I know. Because I had my buddy watch that part, and he was like, bro. And then he asked me the important question. Wait, is the Shiva a hit scan? No, the Shiva actually, believe it or not a hit scan. It's not. So I don't think I deserve too much flack for that. If I would have led the shots a little bit, I would have gotten it, obviously. The first part of the aiming, I don't think I should. I think I was a little bit too far behind. Although I do think if I just had a hit scan gun, it would have been fine. What is up with these voice cracks? Did I do it again? I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay. All right, you know, we're going to play a little slower. A little safer. You know, this was supposed to be like a 20-minute video. And something's telling me, well, it all depends on when I die, right? It's what it all is going to depend on. Careful. Let's get everyone together. You and me together. We can't open the juggernaut door. Oh dear God, this is really bad. Someone please help me. Oh, we're good. We're good. See, that's what I technically should have done last time around. But I didn't. Hands up, caught. I didn't. They can't jump up there. No, no, no. We're good. Keep our eyes up here, though. Don't want to get dropped down upon. Alright. Yeah, I'll take it. We're not in a dire need for points. We will almost certainly get enough to hit the box again. So I'm kind of chilling. Now we would actually prefer the box here, by the way, because it's easier to, like, stay up here and just chill. 7, 6. Hey, you guys, Mr. Fantastic. Didn't expect to see you here, Mr. Pedro Pascal. That's the name, right? Pedro Pascal, I think so. Jim from The Office. That's another version of you. So if you haven't seen Multiverse of Madness, my apologies. It's only been 4 years, 5 years. I don't know how long it's been. It's been a while. That movie, man, it was good. I didn't love it. I didn't love it because I was one of the people who wanted more out of it than I got. I also, hands up, caught. I'm horrified of horror movies. It was too scary for me. I know. You didn't. A Marvel movie was, yes. Yeah, I didn't like it. I don't like feeling that way. I don't watch Marvel movies to feel that way. I watch Marvel movies to feel happy, to laugh. It was a little spooky. I didn't like the part where she was walking through the hallway. I forget how bad this gun is. That was with double tap, by the way. It was spooky. It scared me. I didn't like it. My headphones got this buzz in my ear every time I talk, and it is really annoying. I am not a very big fan of that. Please, please. How, dude? If I had the FAO, by the way, it wouldn't even take him 5 bullets to do all that. This is insanity. I really do just be forgetting how bad the SMR is. That's crazy. Dude, my voice, I can tell my voice is all kinds of, like, not normal. Him. Careful, easy does it. Are we gonna run out of ammo in it? Dude, it's so bad. It's insane to me. Loki, I'm so down to just be like, alright, let's just use the SMR for the rest of the video. I kind of just want to see what happens. I kind of just want to do it, but I'm not gonna. We're gonna get our box set. We're gonna make our way over to Jug. The goal, we're gonna say round 15. If we get to round 15, get to, not finish. We're just gonna get to round 15. I'm going to end the game at that point. That will be the plan. Why don't you just go on? Because I'm a little eepy, man. I did not ask for this. Apothos, you said you were going to go get Jug. Yes, I did. However, the issue is I don't know how much that door costs, and I have a sneaking suspicion it's 1,000, which means I'm going to be up in an area where as a younger lad, I remember dying a great many times, and I have an RPG, and I have no Jug, nor could I afford it, and I really don't want that situation to occur. I thought I died. I thought the splash damage did the however much health to me, and I thought that was it. You know what? I think if I did it a half a second sooner, it would have been. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes, don't it? It really do be. There's got to be a point where I stop blaming the game, right? There has to be a point where I'm like, I should have. But admittedly, it was the riser, I'll call them risers. The riser that screwed me. Yeah, you like how that didn't finish reloading? Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that great? Open the door. It was 750. I could have done it. I never would have. Well, no, I think I had 3230 points rather than 3250. I don't know. I don't know. You're still alive? That was like a direct hit, man. We're good. We're good. We're good. I don't know, boys. I don't know. You guys ever get like hot and sweaty even though you're cold, and like it's a really uncomfortable feeling? Okay, I have a stupid question, and this is a little embarrassing. Okay, I don't probably get as much exercise as I should. Hands up, Cod. I'm a gamer, all right. And sometimes whenever I haven't sweat in a long time, it'll feel like little pinpricks to sweat. And I wonder if that's because like the sweat pores become clogged and it's like your sweat is dislodging it. Does that make any sense? You guys ever get that? Is that what that is? I don't know. I don't know. I know it's a little bit of a weird. Also, I expect this to have a little bit more power to it. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I almost never use it without double tap. That's got to be it. It's because I almost never use it without double tap. I wonder what gun the next round will bring. I do think it would have been so fun to do SMR, to just keep it. I've done SMR only challenges before. Also, this reminds me. Someone left an amazing comment, and I remember a great deal of you. A great many of you. And I was supposed to remember I can't think of people's name during the video, but sometimes I'm like 99% sure I know who it was, but then if I misattribute it, it also looks bad. So I always feel like, I'm like, it's hard for me to ever actually mention commenters' names unless I'm 100,000,000% certain. Because I genuinely would be like 99% certain, and I'll be like too scared. I'll be too scared to say who I think it was in case I'm wrong. Because a content creator is never allowed to be wrong. I don't know if you guys knew that. There was a really interesting comment about how the Panzer has insane bullet reduction in Black Ops 3, except for the RPK. And that is, I want to try that. I don't even know if I can make a video out of it. Be like, no, like, did you know this glitch in Black Ops 3? I don't know. But it's so interesting to me that that's like a mechanic of the game, or that's a bug. My thinking on it is that I don't know, because it's not like maybe my only thing is the Panzer has a thing to reduce ballistic damage taking. Ballistic is going to be different than explosive damage, right? And somehow they didn't put ballistic damage as a feature on the RPK. So in my head, that would also mean, that would also mean that the RPK doesn't benefit from double tap. I shouldn't have swapped out the RPK. It's technically cheating because of the way I have the rules set up. Oh dear God, because we're gonna run out of ammo in this. And slash give player underscore RPK. No. What did I get bounced off of? I got bounced off of something. I got bounced off. That was not the way. I blame the game. I blame the game. I blame the game. That was not the way my momentum should have carried me. I know that sounds insane. I understand how insane that sounds to say. What is he talking about his momentum? I got bounced off of something. I think that because of playing on a higher refresh rate than what the game was made for, the physics can get glitched. And you end up on town getting stuck on things. You just get stuck on things. I need to try to find an example. What can I get stuck on? You guys see how I do love these older games, how like tight the zombie train can be. It is a great joy to see just the entire. This is. It's not even anywhere near. It's not even anywhere near. Okay. I can't go over there. That. All right, let's go for the headshots, I guess. Can the grenade like ricochet between them? I wish in Zombies we had like roguelike effects where I can buy, or we just had cooler perks, I guess. I want a perk that makes it to where after you shoot a zombie, your bullet chains to 2 additional zombies, dealing, 50% reduced damage or only 50% damage, something like that. That would be, I'm gonna die from this thing, man. That would be so cool to me. And I maybe that's part of what the actual perk augment system could be used for, but I don't know. I just feel like there's so much that can be done in Zombies that just isn't. Maybe we just need a first-person like horde roguelike. Is that a thing? Does that exist? If anyone knows what that is, please tell me. It'd probably be like my favorite game in the world, because I think part of the reason that I think COD Zombies, and this might sound weird, I think COD Zombies is the reason I like roguelikes, because I for whatever reason in my broken brain view Call of Duty Zombies similarly to like Binding of Isaac or other roguelikes, even though I understand how little they share in common, because they are like permadeath game modes where you don't keep anything into the next game, right? I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah. You know what game genre I really like that I don't think I've talked a lot about on the channel? What I'm a big fan, I love rhythm games. I don't know why I love them so much, but I just have like this strong affinity for them. The first time I ever saw Osu gameplay, I was like, that's it. That is the best game. And I love, the ones like Demo. What? Dude, it's been a while. Voez, was that the other one, or is Voez the publishing company? No, I don't think Voez is. It's Voez. It's like Demo and Voez on like mobile devices or even on a computer or something are a ton of fun. I should buy perks, I suppose. And then what are other ones? Osu, obviously. I also love Osu Mania. There's the taiko, and I'm not talking about Osu taiko. I'm talking about the little cute drum guy. I've always wanted the actual like setup for that. There has to be an online modded version. Oh, as a kid, I had Guitar Hero, and I loved Guitar Hero, but I was really bad at it, and I ended up playing where like you only had to like strum the middle part. What I want is I want to buy a setup to be able to play like the Guitar Hero or Rockstar Online. I know they were going to be making like another Guitar Hero or something, but I think it got canceled. I don't know. It'd be really cool. I personally would love to see another mainstream rhythm game. I wish I knew. It is gonna sound stupid because I guess I could just figure it out. If Osu, this is more of a me thing, where I wish I knew if it was dying, because for whatever reason, I'm like, I don't want to play games that don't have enough player count, because then I feel like I am putting my time and energy in something that is going to be wasted. And I think that's a problem with me, where I have to try to feel like I efficiently use my time. I have to feel like I'm using my brain or learning or trying to accomplish some goal. And I just have a hard time playing games if I don't think they're popular. Because I'm like, oh, I'm going to spend all this time learning it, and the game's just going to die. No one's going to be playing it, and there's no point, because then I can't even play it anymore, right? I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. It's a weird little brain bug I have, and I don't know if anyone else has that issue. We ran out of ammo in the S12. That is, I guess I should have been a bit more careful about my ammo usage. That is crazy to me. Oh my god, my alarm's going off. I have an alarm all the way over there. I'm just gonna hope it might can't pick it up. Let me watch. I don't think it's picking it up. I think we're okay. If you just hear like the dun 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 dun, I have to change my alarm because this is so like embarrassing. The regular alarm, it freaks me out whenever I first hear it, man. It freaks me out a little. It's like something important's happening. And I set alarms for all kind of purposes. I'm like, I don't want a shot of adrenaline going through my body every time I hear my alarm. Like, I'll have that for my wake-up alarm or something, right? But I don't want that for just my normal alarm. What I'm about to say is an extraordinarily privileged thing. Okay? What I'm about to say, I understand. It is extraordinarily privileged. I have not woken up to, like, an alarm, and I don't know how long. Because I work from home, and my wife works from home most days, I just ask her to wake me up at different times. And it's a mixture of being able to work from home and not having an exact time I have to start stuff. But also, a privilege of having someone who lives with you who's willing to do something like that. But I don't know the last time like I set an alarm and woke up for the alarm. I sleep through my wife's alarms. What do other married couples do? Do they, like, do you guys wake up? None of my audience is married. I'm joking. If there are any of you, do you guys wake up to each other's alarms, or do you just, like, mind block them out? Because I don't think I ever wake up to her alarms. I don't know. I don't know. I would like a double tap. Double tap would be very nice. The video is coming about to a close. Good old 43-minute video. Woo! And I'm sweating. I'm literally sweating. I don't know what's wrong with me. Maybe I need to drink more water. Maybe it was the fact I took my Adderall and then I had a bottle of Monster. Maybe you guys are getting that Apothos is no longer here videos sooner rather than later. Fingers crossed not. Who knows? Who knows? Haters be praying that my wife uploads the next video. I can't shoot you with this gun. I was stupid. I was stupid. And I was like, oh, I have to swap the gun. I was stupid. I was like, I have to swap the gun to keep the challenge legit. And that's just going to result in me losing the gun. I should have just done it. I should have just done it. I should have just done it. I should have. I should have. Now I'm not going to get it. I'm going to have to hit it again. Simply breaking the rules of the challenge. I might as well just kill myself in the game. Am I going to have to? No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. No. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And yeah, have a good buddy. Take it easy.